Hi, this is Carl Bissonette with another episode of Tips and Tricks. We're going to bring Haylie in here. She was kind enough to get the video started for us, and we're going to help her kind of get those first steps in the turnaround with her horse and see if we can kind of help put all of that together and see if we can kind of help you see, she's kind of novice on this turnaround deal. Her horse is kind of novice on the turnaround deal. She hasn't worked with the Bozal a bunch, so we're kind of learning a handful of things all at the same time. But I have a feeling a lot of you people are kind of in that same boat where you feel like you're learning a lot of things at the same time. So it's not going to be perfect every single time. But hopefully it'll help us get a real feel and a real understanding for what's happening and how to put it together. So as she gets warmed up here, I'll run through kind of what we're going to be looking for on our side of things, and then we'll have her step up forward and see if we can do what we're working on. So we're looking for the first steps in the turnaround, and so the way that we're going to build this is we're going to be cueing on the inside. Now, one of the things that a lot of people struggle with the Bozal is it's not a constant pressure. It's a real on-off is what I want to be thinking. When that horse is getting heavy, I want to move that horse off that hand. And as soon as they get light, we're going to just hang out and let them pack it. Okay, so what we're going to see Haylie do is she's going to cue on the inside foot by the back cinch, driving that hind end forward. Okay, when we're ready, we're going to sit back. We're going to take that cue off. We're going to switch the cue up front to the front end, and we're going to hopefully see some nice front end steps coming around. She's going to be working on just one or two steps, and then we're going to take that cue off, and we're going to continue that circle, that same direction, and we're going to try that a couple times, both directions. So again, we might have to make some adjustments. But we'll see if we can build that up, and we'll see if we can help you guys kind of understand that, make sense of that, and we'll see what we can put together here. One of the things that we want to keep in mind too is this turnaround is a forward motion. We want to continuously think of forward motion for that turnaround. That being said, if a horse is not going forward, the horse is going too much forward in that turnaround, they're walking off instead of turning around, we can just check this back until that horse comes into the turnaround. And once they come into the turnaround, then we're going to quit check it and let them just hang out right there. If the horse is going too much back, okay, if that horse is then traveling too far back, that just means we need to push our hands forward and find that balance point. Okay, until they find that balance point, and then we're going to let them come forward and keep that nose bent, keep looking where we're going to go, keep that nose bent nice and soft, and then drive forward to finish up. Okay, all right, Haylie, go ahead, try that with your horse and see what we can put together there. We kind of have a thunderstorm in the background. You guys might get lucky and be able to see a couple thunder strikes. We'll see what the video has to entail. Okay, so again, I'm going to have you shorten that inside rein, but push it just a little bit closer. There you go. So you're staying a little more balanced. There you go. Good, 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 good. Now, really think neck rein. You're going to pick up off the neck. There you go. And across the neck. Good. Driving with the inside. And when you're ready, push on the outside. And 1, 2, and walk forward. Nice and easy. There you go. Okay. You're going just a little hard with that spur on the inside. Okay. Give her a chance to find it. Okay. Good. Bend that head just a little bit more. If that horse is fighting it, we're going to just bump them off until they cool their jets with the head. Yep. Good. Yep. Keep her going forward. Okay. That horse is drifting out of that circle. the way that you get that out is you just keep bending the head and you keep driving the hind end until they break, and then they'll clean up that circle just a touch. There, keep driving, bend that head, bend that head, bend that head, bend that head, bend it. There, see how she trued up in the circle? Good. Okay, now think forward, forward, forward. Look where you're gonna go. Forward, keep that nose bent. There it is, there it is, there it is. Now change the cue, nice, to the inside, and let her walk around. So go ahead and pause there for just a half a sec, Haylie. So there was a brief second where you're about to panic, okay? And that's okay. A lot of people make that mistake. Again, just think forward and keep driving that forward, and you'll have it whipped. Go ahead. Now, what I want to see you do, you did a really good job. You're going inside. You went front end, inside, okay? I want you to keep that direction and then get just a couple more front end. So I want you to go inside, front end, inside, front end. Do it twice the same direction. Get the nose bent. Make sure that nose is going the right way. There you go. Good. Inside. Bump, 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 bump. Don't hold. Bump, 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 bump. There you go. On, off. Good, good, good. Okay. Look where you're going to go. There it is. There it is. Walk forward. Look where you're going to go. There. Night and day difference. Okay. Bump with that spur. Bump. There you go. There you go. Good. And one more time when you're ready. Break that hind end just a little bit more. You're in kind of a bad spot of the fence, so just keep traveling that. On, off with the spur. On, off with the spur. There you go. There you go. There you go. There. Much better. Now switch. Look where you're going to go. Forward. Forward. And go forward. Good. Good. Go forward. Nice. Nice. Now, that horse balked there just a sec. And the horse has done this a couple times where she starts sucking back. And you did a good job of not panicking, not worrying about the problem, and just keep on pushing forward into the solution. And she found the support there. So that was really, really good. Let's go ahead, switch to the other direction, and do that same thing. And we'll probably finish up there with her. She's doing really good and giving you some really nice steps. This horse has been sitting for a month. Life's been busy. This is her first trip back to town again, and she's doing really good. Really proud of how kind and gentle and whatnot that she's really working hard and trying. Okay, good. Okay, thank you, neck rein. Forward with your spur. Look where you're going to go. Look where you're going to go. There. As soon as you looked, she made that transition. There it is. There it is. Now soft, just take that spur off. There. That's a lot smoother transition. Lot smoother transition. You weren't jamming that, you know, when you jam that spur into it, you know, it's almost like they're bracing. You know, if whether it be our hand pressure or our spur pressure, if we get pushing like this on horses, they get pushing like this on us too. What we want to do is we want to say, here, as remove the pressure. Okay, when you're ready, just cue it, on, off, look where you're going to go. And right there, that's where it is. Look where you're going to go. Cue. Outside, outside. Yep, one more step. There you go. One more step. One more step. There you go. Now let her walk around in the circle. Bump that head. Don't let her do that. Good. Good. There. And go ahead and stop her right there. All right. What was your takeaway from that? What did you feel different in that from the last time?
We almost got stuck in that backwards.
Yeah.
But when I look ahead and look forward where I'm going and lead with my hand, then she starts moving forward.
So you found that balance from that cue being a back cue to that cue being a forward cue.
Yep.
Really good. Cool. All right, go ahead and hand me your horse. We'll have you go turn off the video, and we'll kind of put the last few pieces together here. And again, big thank you for being willing to put yourself up front like that. It's part of the learning process, and it's one of those things I tell my students. I teach math, and one of the things I tell them is, the math is really easy for me to do, because I've been doing it. Training these horses, finding that timing is really easy for me because I've been doing it. But it really helps our viewers to see someone that has to work through that and find those different balance points. And, that's all a part of the process. It's not perfect every single time, and that's okay. That's what has to happen for learning to happen. So, again, Carl Bissonette, Haylie, on another episode of Tips and Tricks. Thank you.